In this video, we are going to learn about the femoral sheath and the femoral canal. The femoral sheath is a funnel-shaped fascial sheath that encloses the upper 3.75 centimeters of the femoral vessels. The base of the sheath is directed upwards, that is towards the abdominal cavity, and its apex merges with the tunica adventitia of the femoral vessels. So the femoral sheath is a funnel-shaped fascia that encloses the upper 3.75 of the femoral vessels. This is the base of the femoral sheath that is directed towards the abdomen, and it is the apex that merges with the tunica adventitia of these femoral vessels. So this is the femoral sheath. The anterior wall of the femoral sheath is formed by the downward prolongation of the fascia transversalis. So this is the anterior wall, and it is the fascia transversalis. In the posterior wall, it is formed by the downward prolongation of the fascia iliaca. So this is the fascia iliaca. The femoral sheath is not symmetrical. So the lateral wall is vertical and the medial wall is oblique, and it is directed downwards and laterally. The interior of the femoral sheath is divided into three compartments. That is by the two anterior-posterior fibrous septa. This compartment is the lateral compartment, and it lodges the femoral artery with the femoral branch of the genitofemoral nerve. This is the femoral artery, and this is the femoral branch of the genitofemoral nerve. And this is the middle compartment, and it is also called as intermediate compartment. And this middle compartment contains a femoral vein. This is the femoral vein. And the last compartment is the medial compartment, that is, it lies medially in the body, and this medial compartment is usually empty, and this compartment is called as the femoral canal, and it contains a lymph node that is called as the lymph node of Cloquet, and it also have a fibrous tissue. And this medial compartment is called as the femoral canal, and the content is the lymph node of Cloquet with the fibrofatty tissue. Now let's learn about the femoral canal. So this diagram indicates the walls and the contents of the femoral sheath, that is the anterior view. The compartment that contains the femoral artery is the lateral compartment. So this is the lateral side and the medial side. The intermediate or the middle compartment that contains the femoral vein, and this is the medial compartment that usually contains a lymph node of Cloquet and the fibrofatty tissue. And remember, the lateral compartment also contains a femoral branch of the genitofemoral nerve. And this green color is the femoral sheath. This is the lymph node of the Cloquet, and this is the femoral canal, that is the medial compartment. This medial compartment or the femoral canal is a short fascial tube which decreases its width from above to downwards, and it is closed inferiorly by the fusion of the walls. The upper end of this femoral canal opens into the abdominal cavity, and this upper end is called as the femoral ring. So this is the femoral ring, and it opens into the abdominal cavity. And a fatty areolar tissue that is called the femoral septum closes this ring. So a fatty areolar tissue is called the femoral septum that closes the femoral ring. And the Cloquet's node or the lymph node of Cloquet is a lymph node that is situated in this femoral canal. This femoral canal provides a dead space for the expansion of the femoral vein during the increased venous return of the lower limb. So the main function of this femoral canal is to provide a dead space for the expansion of the femoral vein, that is during the increased venous return. Now coming to the boundaries of the femoral canal, the anterior boundary is by the inguinal ligament. So this is the inguinal ligament, and this forms the anterior boundary of the femoral canal. The middle boundary is by the sharp edge of the lacunar ligament. In this diagram, this is the lacunar ligament, and lateral to the lacunar ligament you can see the femoral canal. So the medial boundary of the femoral canal is formed by the sharp edge of the lacunar ligament. The posterior boundary is formed by the pecten pubis, which is nothing but the pectineal line of the pubis. This pectineal line is a ridge on the superior ramus of the pubic bone, and this line forms the pubic brim. And the lateral boundary is by the femoral vein. So this is the femoral canal, and the lateral boundary is by the femoral vein. And here will be the inguinal ligament, and below to the inguinal ligament, the canal lies posterior to the saphenous opening and the thin cribriform fascia. And this canal lies anteriorly to the fascia that covers the pectineus muscle. So guys, this is all about the femoral sheath and the femoral canal. If you like my video, do subscribe to my channel. And do look at some of my recent videos and playlists.